guys, so this is the fun video, the one that I love to talk about. Okay, so this is about growing your business on social media and learning how to share your story because people, the number one thing you should be working on every single day is you, and the number one reason why people are going to join your support groups and join your team is because of you. So that's why we go over those vitals so many times. But how do you connect with people? How do you share your story? And how do you make it so that people are like, wow, what she is saying, I can totally relate to. I want to be, where she's headed. I want to be joining where that person is going because that's something that I want to be a part of, okay? So I'm from a really small town. I have friends and family to do this, but I have primarily built most of my business, 98% on social media. Being a big one of them is Instagram, and the other one is Facebook. And that is how I find people, I connect with people, I share my story, and I bring them into my support groups through myself doing those vitals every single day. And that is how you are going to do the same thing. So the number one thing I want to show you guys first is our amazing Team Boom Instagram training group. I have the link right on the 7-day start that we have here, but I'm going to just quickly share my screen here, make my face nice and big, and then I am actually going to show you guys how to rock it on Instagram, okay? So again, you do not need to recreate the wheel. Everybody in our group is like killing it on Instagram, and they know how to share their stories. They know how to use the stories feature, how to invite, connect. So just learn, listen, and that's kind of what I do. I'm always learning. I'm always like, okay, what's working for you? So this is our Instagram training group. It is amazing. It was a 7-day group that we ran, and you can just go through here and you can actually watch live videos of the girls sharing about how to use the story feature, about how to, top tips that they have to grow your account, how to create curiosity marketing. The number one thing is you don't want to plaster photos of like P90X and Autumn because that's not you. You're doing these workouts. So you want to be about you. So we talk about that. We talk about, inviting, how to connect with people. So there's tons of different things on here. Okay. So you want to get in this group. You want to go over this. There's so much information. The number one, and then, obviously everybody has Instagram, on their phone, right? But there is a way to get Instagram on your computer, which I find a little bit easier to connect with people. The cool thing about this business is you can literally be sitting in the dentist's office and do some invites or follow up with people on Instagram. You could be sitting in traffic and you could sit down and invite people. You could be like sitting on the couch and invite people. So you can do this business anytime, anywhere, and we connect through social media. Okay. So here we go. Here is my page. I used this website called floomeapp.com to get my Instagram on the computer. I do it this way so that I can show you guys, and then I just like to do it on here too, on my phone and whatever. So I have when you click here, you see my stories. I always go, so typically if you asked me about this training a couple of years ago, I would say post to 3 to 4 times a day. Now I'm like post like every other day, every 3 days. I posted this on Friday and I just posted one on Monday. So like every 3 days. Stories, I do like a lot throughout the day. I try to do like 5. They're super easy. You can actually save a photo on your phone, and you can upload it later. You can share that you're doing your workouts. You can share your crazy life with your kids, things like that. So I am a mom. I have 4 dudes in my house. So I'm like, this episode of 4 Dudes and a Mama. My life is messy, and so is my feed, because I'm just kind of like do your workout and kids, and that's just my personality. And then I had this link tree that you can, when you click on it, you can join my challenge groups, you can connect with me, and we show you how to do that in the training group. But very quick overview, if you are a dog mom, if you are, a taco lover, if you are a cat lover, if you love to travel, your profile is not going to be the same as mine, okay? So I'm attracting, obviously, people that are in my niche. You're attracting people who are in your niche. So you really want to take some time and sit down and write down, like, who are your people. So the first thing that you can do on here is, if you have somebody that likes your photo, you can click on here and you can see I have 108 likes. So I'm kind of going to go like through there. That's a good way to connect with people. The easiest way when you're first getting started to grow your account is you want to be searching different hashtags. So I'm just going to show you different hashtags that I have. Okay, so there's 56 people that have mom life with boys. Okay, so these are just people that I can just, and I kind of used a less generic one, like mama boys. There's like 7 million, whereas this one's like 516. So I know maybe they're not coaches, they're not like other people, that are doing the business too. I kind of want to connect with people that aren't coaches, right? I'm looking for people that I feel like would love these programs and products if they're not, a coach. So this person, I can just click on her name. I can mom of 2 boys. I mean, this is like this is a niche right here, 100%. So what I typically do is I like some of their photos. I follow them. And then I might search through and like look and might comment on some of her photo, like might send a comment because, if you're commenting, that's cute. Now, obviously, like you're not going to probably comment that if you don't have a son who's a baby. So that's why it's so important to find people that are your niche, right? Okay, so this is her name, Megan Moore. So what I do is I have a free tracking system called Asana. And what I do is I just write in her name, because the idea is Megan is 100% not going to be buying anything from you right now. I do not expect her to buy anything. I'm not a salesy person. I'm not going to send her an invite. Hey, join my group, because she doesn't even know me. I want to get to know her, build a relationship, have her follow me, and then I'm going to send the invite. Okay. So my whole point when I first get on is just to connect with people that I feel like are going to, be a part of my group soon. So I'm going to go now, then I'm just going to search on her hashtag called toddler life. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to find other people, that I feel like I can relate to. She's a mom of 4 girls. I mean, I don't have 4 girls, but we have a lot in common just from that right there. And then I'm going to write down her name so that I can go back. And the cool thing about Asana is you can put a due date. So like I met her on the 12th. I'm going to go back and I'm going to connect with her next week, right? So not super mom 4. Okay. I like that because I'm not really that super of a mom either. So, I mean, I am, but I'm like kind of a hot mess mom. So we are definitely going to be connecting. Okay. So let's say you love to travel, right? Like you're like, okay, enough of this mom crap. I'm not a mom. Taco Tuesdays, right? So like, let's say you love Taco Tuesdays, right? Or let's say you traveling bug, right? Like there's 2,000 people on here that have a traveling bug. And if you have a traveling bug and you're like, I gotta go somewhere. So you can kind of look through people's photos. You can connect with them. Like, does this person connect with who you are? Keeping it simple. Are you a simple person? And then you just write down their name and you connect with them at a later date, right? Super, super, super easy, okay? So once you get your list going of people, you're going to start to get more followers. You're going to start to build, relationships with people that might follow you. So the next goal is, and this is why it's so important to track, because I would totally like lose track of these 2 awesome people that I just connected with, right? But when I look at my due dates, I know like in a week, it's telling me to go back and connect with that person. Now, I'm not the best with keeping up with my Asana. I'm first to admit it, but today I have written down, I need to connect with these people, right? So Courtney and I connected a couple weeks ago. So now I'm on to the point of, I already connected with her. I put her in my sauna. Now I'm a week later, she's followed me, I followed her, and now I want to invite her, right? I want to invite her to a challenge group, because if we don't invite, then nobody is going to be joining us, right? Okay, so Courtney, we connected a while ago. She's a stay-at-home mom. She's got some super, super cute little babes. Okay, so when you message someone, you click this little link right here, and it says send message, right? So if you don't know what to send, right, this is why the vital step of being a product of the product and doing a program is so important, because I'm not going to invite her if I'm not doing a program, but I am doing 80-day obsession right now. I'm on phase 2. I'm absolutely loving it. So I'm going to send her an invite. So I have a document, and I have the same one in our group, and I just kind of saved and I changed the same invite, right? Like, so this one, I just want to ask her, what are you doing this upcoming month, right? So now I've already connected with her. I need to invite her, because how is she going to know about my group if I don't tell her? Okay. So, hey, I usually say their name. Hey, Courtney, how are you? Just curious what your health and fitness plans are this upcoming month. Would you be down to do an accountability group with me? I have been doing this new program, and I would love to have someone to do it with. Imagine where we could be in a few weeks. Okay? Super, super simple. And I know that she's a busy mom and she has kids, and we are totally on the same level, and I show up and I'm doing it. So hopefully she sees that. And she's probably going to look at my page and see my stories and see some of the photos I've been posting. All right. So Courtney and I connected. I'm going to write that down. Okay. So it's really important. Usually people they're not going to like join you right away. So I'm still going to follow up with her. Okay, I already set the invite, so now I'm going to follow up her, okay? So I have that knocked off. Now I'm going to go to my next person. And my goal is to get through all of these today, right? So then I know that I have at least invited, 15, I think that's like 10, 15 people. I did my connections, so I have those new up-and-coming ones. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing that I just did and wrote it down, okay? So the idea is whatever you do right now, so today is the month of February, whatever I do right now, I'm sending out invites, I'm following up with people, and then I'm connecting with new people in February. Those people that I'm connecting with right now in February are probably not going to join my group till like April. So that's why it's so important to be doing these things every single day. And this honestly probably takes me 30 minutes to sit down, connect with 5 new people, send out 10 invites, and do that exact same thing every single day. So now you can see, if you don't do these vitals every single day, if I invite these girls right now and they ask me, let's say they say, yeah, I'm interested, and then I don't follow up with them until like a month, they're going to be like, and then I'm like, oh, hey, like, are you still interested? They'd be like, where were you? Like, I was interested weeks ago. So keep it super, super simple. Asana to track, free. Use Instagram to connect with people, add them to the thing, put them out for a week, invite them, and then get in the group for Instagram and share and learn how to use the stories feature to share who you are and how to use social media on Instagram to connect with your people, because there's so many people out there that want to be a part of these groups. And to be honest with you guys, I honestly probably help like 5, 6 people a month. That's it. And not saying that's it. Like, that's because I've been doing it for a very long time. But when you're first brand new coach, you might help like 1 or 2 people. And that is amazing. Your first month is more like training and learning all this stuff. And maybe you don't help anybody, but then that next month you have built that momentum up of one little pebble every single day. And 4 weeks in, you've gotten those connections, you've made those, relationships. And now they're like, okay, I'm ready to join you. So that's why it's a little bit of a process. But keeping it super simple of Asana, Instagram, tracking, same thing. I've just been doing the same exact thing I just showed you for 6 years. It does not get any harder than that. And that is it. You're going to find those people that want to get in your support groups. They're going to fall in love with the process of it. They're going to join your team as a coach, and then they're going to start coaching. And so that's how it works. It's so simple, but you have to do these things every single day. All right. Hopefully that helped you guys. Bye.